everybody. I've been meaning to make an update for a while now. I've got cattle scattered everywhere. Those calves out there are my yearlings, my steers that were on grass this summer. I've been meaning to make a video on them for 2 weeks or so now. I sold half of them and they did absolutely terrible. And so I decided to wait and see if the market wouldn't come up, and I'm feeding them silage. And they're just in a little horse pasture, so they're happy. One of the last bunch of calves we weaned in there, we weaned them yesterday. The last group, they're actually my personal calves, my wife and mine. That's why they get done last, because, gotta do other business first. And then the calves that are in this pen right here are I would say a friend of mine. He's a business friend. It's not like one of my good buddies from college or something. He's a guy that I really like. Respect the man. Yeah, he's a good person to talk to, and I do business with him. And he sent me some calves to precondition, which is amazing because I need the money. So, and I know the guy runs a lot of cattle, so I'm hoping that if I do a good job, it'll be one of those kind of things that can continue and grow into something, because it's just another way to bring money in. So I'm pretty happy with that. I haven't made too many videos here lately. We've been busy, insanely busy. Got the fencing videos up there. I didn't get a video of us putting the wire up, but maybe I'll do that on another video sometime. We've just been busy weaning calves and doctoring cattle, and giving everything their vaccinations, and moving feed troughs. I've been moving feed troughs to the wheat circles so we can feed calf silage on the wheat circles. And I've been busy feeding cattle in the feed pens. Mainly just feeding a lot of silage for the calves that are going to go out on wheat. I've only got a couple pens that are eating a ration. Most of them are just eating silage. We'll kind of drive by them so you can see them. The wheat's getting really close to, we could probably graze it now, but we've had a lot of warm weather, so I'm trying to let it grow as much as I can, because I'm a terrible wheat farmer, and so I want as much growth as I can get before I just overstock it with cattle. But yeah, so I've been meaning to split the 4630. I know I've been saying that I was gonna do it here soon. I wanted to have it done by the end of the month. Well, it's the 1st of November, so I didn't get to it. These calves are doing really good, but I've been busy doing this. I just don't have the time. I literally do not have the time to get to it. So that's just part of it. I will get to it at some point. I'm hoping to have it fixed by Christmas. I may not get it split in the next 2 weeks, because because we're getting ready to have to start sorting a lot of these calves to go out on wheat, and I just don't see it happening. But it will happen, because I'm going to need my tractor to grind. I'm going to need it fixed so I can either sell it or grind hay with it. And then, but yeah, and there's one guy who's made a lot of comments on it. I want to talk to him because he sounds like he knows quite a bit, a lot more than I do. So, and I just haven't had the chance. That's just part of. They started buying Kevs for me again to put on wheat, where I got the last bunch of Kevs. And honestly, I mean, everyone's tired. Oh, son of a. That's what happens when you don't push unload. We're gonna come up here a little bit to where we usually end up. Yeah, see, that's why you always push the unload button, because if you don't, then you just... Well, we're just gonna have to... That's why it's on one of my pins, the Kevs. So I'm not charging anybody too much for it. Here's some Kevs that are eating silage. I did some doctoring videos on these Kevs. But yeah, they just got silage in their bung. They're as happy as they can be. But what I was getting back to is they're buying Kevs for me, and you know, when we started to, I always get caught. You know, Kevs are really cheap, and then it takes a while to get everything in order to buy cattle. And by the time we're ready to start buying cattle, they start going up. But what's going on here lately? I don't understand anything that's going on right now with the damn cattle market. It's ridiculous. And I know everyone's tired of hearing me bitch and moan about it, but that's how I put a roof over my head, so I gotta do a little bitching about it. We're buying Kevs right now, and the November I don't even know if I think there's a December board up right now, but November and January are they've been going up a little bit. They're $1.22. I don't know what they are today. I haven't checked them today. Somewhere in there. And so Kevs are going up. But at the same time, March, April, May, all those boards, they're dropping. They're $1.12. March is $1.12. And it's still going down. So when I started buying Kevs, I was basing it off a $1.16 board in March, and it's continually dropping, and the price of Kevs is going up. So I'm kind of sitting here like, well, shit. So I don't know. You shouldn't have 2 months generally going up and creating that much of a spread, because hell, that's 12-cent spread. And the reality of it is, if the March board and April board and whatever the hell else is up there, if they don't turn and start trying to come back up to match that spread, then we're gonna get another big drop. And I don't know if we can handle another. I guess we can handle another big drop, but it's getting a little ridiculous. It's getting bad. So I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do on it. You can't even make sense off the feeder board anymore of what might be going on. So it's just one of those things. Makes you wonder if you shouldn't be buying any calves. But the calves I'm buying, I'm not gonna feed. I'm just gonna put them on wheat. And so maybe we'll get a bump in the market, maybe we won't. But here's a pin of beef calves. Had quite a few beef calves in here, but we sold a lot of them, which is a very good thing, because if we didn't sell them as beeves, we'd just be giving them away. But yeah, I like selling beef calves anyway. It's nice. They're big and fat and happy. I'm gonna go down through there and check all those other calves. These calves want me to film them. The cows that I bought this spring, these are the calves off of them. I did not put hardly anything into those cows. I've been just trying to wing it to make money. So I may actually feed these calves in the feedlot. Just feed them up a little bit till after the first of the year. They look good. I'm happy with them. There's some smaller calves in here, but I ended up buying quite a few 2-year-old heifers, and so their calves are going to be a little bit smaller. Only had one cow that just lost her calf that I know of, and she's blatantly just a piece of junk. She probably weighs 1,600 pounds though, so I'm going to sell one cow. I'm missing another calf, and I'm pretty sure it was probably coyotes got it, so you know, I don't know the cow for sure. But we're gonna preg their cows here in the next month or so and go from there. That's another thing, is the reason I just have not had any time really to make very many videos or do like the tractor work I keep saying I'm gonna do. I've been busy doing this and sorting cows and stuff like that, and so I've just been having to put things off. We will eventually get to it, but we're gonna have to start here probably in December. We'll start pregging all of our cows. Maybe late November we'll start pulling them in and preg checking everything and making sure they're bred and sorting them up. I've got to start buying some more cows because calves just aren't making any money. So I'm going to buy some more cows and try to make money that way. And hopefully I'll get more preconditioning business and make more money that way too. And so I won't be able to sleep at night because I'll just be too busy working. But that's not a bad thing. Because as long as I got money coming in, my bank's going to keep letting me do what I do. As long as I show that I'm working. Because the reality of it is the banks understand we're all in a bad spot. They're in a bad spot because they loan all the money to the farmers and ranchers, and none of the farmers and ranchers can make any money. So the banks borrow money from bigger banks, and so they're going to have to make their interest payments just like we're going to have to make our interest payments. And in the long run, you know, the banks, they're going to cry about it, but they're going to make money. So they're going to keep us in business, because if we all go out of business, it's not going to be a very good deal. 115 there's got a little snot in his nose, but yeah, these calves are looking good. A little bit of snot. I wish I had a pin that wasn't so dusty. This pin's dusty. I need to maybe just put some wheat straw out in it or something, just to settle the dust. But I'm out of pins, so that's kind of what's going on. I know I've talked about every subject I can find, and I probably haven't really answered anything too greatly, but yeah, there's your update, and I've rambled on long enough. So please comment, rate, subscribe, and you can always order you a t-shirt to help us end bovine hunger. Just go to email us at cowcartelproductions.com. Thanks.